Right, so the main question I get asked when I'm giving a coaching session, I think, right, okay, what would you like from this session? What are you looking to achieve? By far is more consistency, so hitting it straighter, more consistent towards the target, and a little bit more power, so therefore a little bit more distance. So quite a big request generally, unless there's a specific shot that you want to get rid of, a slice or a hook or fat or thin, but mostly they just want that consistent shot, more distance, which will then hopefully lower those scores. So that's quite a big ask. It's quite a difficult thing to achieve if you go about it the wrong way. So I played the other day, I played a few days ago, and I've been working on a couple of things, and I feel I really got it right, so I felt really confident in what I was doing. So I had two simple thoughts. I just made my grip a bit stronger, so I definitely have control of the face angle. So the face angle is a real important one to control. So if you haven't got control of that, then it's extremely difficult to control that golf ball. So compared to a tour player, so if you were trying to get a tour player to rotate that face angle through the shot, they don't like that. They wouldn't do that, because they're what they do in their golf process is very repeatable, so they're always consistently lined up in the same direction. The swing path is so repeatable, it's off the scale, compared to us mere mortals, where we could be aiming slightly in a different direction each time. The swing path could be slightly different. So the main bit that will recover the shot for you is that face angle. So you've got to be able to control that. You've got to know where that face angle is, and that is then suited to your swing path. So the main bit you control that with is with the grip. So I tend to sometimes have the face a little bit too open, so I made my grip a bit stronger. So if you're a right-handed golfer, I had my left hand, I grabbed the knuckles, so I made it a bit more stronger. So I had 2 knuckles minimum on display, and my right hand was in sync with it. So I felt that had a closed club face pretty much through the swing, but then that enabled me to be confident to really drive through that shot, and I wasn't going to get that right shot. Also, I'm a bit stiff in the top half of the body, so my thoracic, my T-spine doesn't rotate that well. I've got a bit of a stiff neck, so then if I turn too far back, I tend to lose my posture a little bit and stand out the shot, because my neck can't, my cervical rotation is a little bit limited. So I want to try and stay below that. So I thought, right, if I try and swing it a bit shorter, that will maintain my posture. So then it'll keep my angles in the right position. So then I'll consistently get a better shot rather than jumping up and down like a jack in the box, which I sometimes do. So the downside to that was that I thought, well, if I swing it a bit flatter, it's going to be a bit short, so it might be a bit snatchy on the way through. So I was hitting balls at the range. I was really concentrating on getting a turn from the middle, keeping that elbow tucked in, which then made a flatter swing. So I was finding on the range a little bit, if I was a bit lazy with that bottom half, I was then hitting a big pull round to the left. So I wasn't quite driving through on that shot. But I had taken the right hand side of the course out of play. So that's massively important, that you take out one side of the golf course. So the only shot I had to worry about was a bit left. I didn't need to worry about the right shot. And if I got that drive through that shot, so I really drove through it with that bottom half, because I had the face angle under control, because I had that stronger grip, I was maintaining that posture due to the length of the swing, which I felt if I kept that elbow tucked in, that would be the point. If I felt that coming away, I'd gone too far back. So it's quite a simple checkpoint: stronger grip, elbow tucked in, and definitely drive the bottom half through the shot. So you're really getting through that shot. So that was filled me with confidence, and it matched up. So what I felt, my body, how my body moved, matched that swing. So that's the main thing you've got to do, is to match how your body moves with your swing, what you're trying to achieve. So there's no point trying to achieve something that you just can't do. You've got to try and achieve something that you can do, and that's where everyone falls down. That's where it then becomes very inconsistent, and you're you're trying to swing through some pain, and it's really difficult to do. That's where you get so many different swings with good golfers. So there's so many variations of different swings, but they still produce a good shot down there. That's because they've matched up what they physically can do and what they're looking to do in the swing. So that's the main key. The key is to match up. So if when you're having that golf lesson, if you've got a professional, so potentially a TPR certified professional or someone that's capable of analysing, screening that body and think, right, you can't do this, you can do this, and then making the best of what you can and can't do, and piecing that together to give you a much more efficient, consistent, more powerful swing. So that's how you get that consistency and more powerful swing, is getting that match up. And there's bits you've got to work on them, and that will slowly get better, but at least you know where you're at. At least you know where you're going to, so which is vitally important for confidence and motivation to keep moving forward and improving those golf scores. Right, any questions or comments, please send them through. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, give us a good thumbs up, and I'll see you soon.